Down on South Korea's Jeju Island, trade talks between APEC member states are about to go into full swing. There, South Korea's Trade Minister Ahn Duk-geun will also pick up on tariff negotiations with U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer. Our Bae Eun-ji reports.
Top trade officials from 21 Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation member states, including the U.S. and China, have gathered on Jeju Island, ahead of the APEC Leaders Summit later this year. Led by South Korea's Minister for Trade Cheong In-kyo, this is the first time in 20 years that the country is hosting the APEC Trade Ministers meeting.
I hope today's MRT meeting will lay a solid foundation for dialogue and collaboration to overcome the political and economic challenges as well as uncertainties that we encounter.
On the sidelines of the event, Chung on Thursday held a bilateral meeting with China's top trade envoy Lee Chong-gang and also sat down for talks with U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer. Seoul's trade ministry said that Chung asked Greer about how tariff negotiations are going with other countries and discussed bilateral trade issues. It added that they also agreed to work together for South Korea to produce a meaningful outcome as this year's APEC host. Greer is also set to meet South Korea's Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy Ahn Duk-geun on Friday. The two officials last met in Washington 3 weeks ago when South Korea requested exemptions from reciprocal tariffs while offering cooperation on shipbuilding and energy. Both sides are currently working to produce a package of deals to remove new U.S. tariffs before the July 8th deadline, when the 90-day pause on reciprocal tariffs is lifted.
This year's event especially drew a lot of attention as major APEC member countries are seeking trade deals with the United States after President Trump announced a sweeping set of tariffs in April.
With trade officials from the U.S. and China both here on Jeju, a meeting between them on Thursday afternoon was also closely watched, as this could be seen as a potential move to make further progress to address trade friction. This comes after the world's two largest economies agreed last weekend in Geneva to temporarily lower most tariffs in a bid to defuse the trade war. Bae Eun-ji, Arirang News, Jeju.